Welcome to Julie the Thrifty Designer. Even though my house is for sale, I have decided I needed a little bit of fall. So I'm going to show you how I'm transforming this fireplace into still a beautiful look for selling the house, but have that little bit of fall. So stay tuned. All right, as you can see, this is how I have it looking for selling the house. And I am going to make it look a little more fall. I'll have to tell you guys as we're going what has happened with the selling of my house. I've been under contract, but then it turns out I have a lot of major issues that you cannot see that has made the person that was going to buy my house terminate the contract. So we're starting all over after I have to figure out how I'm going to make some very expensive repairs. But meanwhile, I have contractors coming to give me bids tomorrow. But today, I'm going to focus on trying to make this look like a beautiful fall look. I need to do this for me. Well, I'm now going to start with this beautiful pumpkin. Okay, all my actual stuff that I have tons of is packed away, put in a pod, and as far away from the house as I can get it, I suppose. I can't get into any of it. So because of my little bit of depression that I'm feeling and all that, I just decided I had to do something to help perk me up. So I went into Home Goods and found this beautiful pumpkin. Now I have lights inside of it. It's actually a silver mercury glass. And the bottom was missing on the bottom. So they gave me a discount on it. So I was able to pick up this $15 mercury lamp pumpkin for $12. I think it's amazing. And I just put a strand of Christmas lights in it. And I think I love it. It has the beautiful orange feel that I'm looking for. Next, I'm keeping it real simple, but I went to Walmart and found one of these little $1.39 picks, put it there, and then the Dollar Tree, one of the pumpkins with the sunflower on it. And I think that looks really pretty. I know I probably shouldn't be spending the money on stuff I already have, but I can't get to any of what I have, and I really need to decorate. Okay, next, I think we're going to do right here. You know, for selling the house, I was just keeping it a simple summer little look, and this is all I did for simplicity. Let's put on some stuff to make it look a little more fall. All right, you know, it's all the rave right now to have these amber brown color bottles and things. Well, I was drinking a kombucha the other day and realized that the bottles are already this beautiful amber type of color. Let's see if I can bring it over so lighting you can see. See, it's that yellow amber. I need to scrub it up because what I did was peel the label off of it. And later I can take around the lid here and maybe wrap some twine around it, but I haven't done that. And I'm probably not going to for right now because I have so much on my plate of other things I need to do. But you know, if you get a bottle like a kombucha bottle, save the bottle. Put it up here, wrap it with some twine right around here to hide the where the lid screwed on, and maybe get some goop off or whatever it's called to take the sticky off, and you will have a very inexpensive of those amber colored bottles. Okay, what I actually did next was I went to Walmart and I found these sunflowers. They're the $3 bush picks, and I just folded the stems in half because they were way too long, and then I just simply stuck them in the bottle. So now I have the dark bottle, and it really looks dark in the picture here, but really it has that beautiful amber color. And I just stuck it there, and I also placed it on the other side of the mantle. I am going to make it look equal. I think it looks a nice start. All right, next what I did was put in 3 leaf picks from the Dollar Tree. And this is what they look like, okay? They're just kind of more of the flat and then one that's more of a bush look. And these ones are from the Dollar Tree. And so I will make the other side look like that. I think it looks pretty so far. Now what I have done is put in one of those Dollar Tree rust color velvet pumpkins. Isn't that just beautiful? I love how that looks. And I duplicated it on this side. I think it's looking very pretty, as you can see. Next, from the dollar store, I have put these little yellow looking flowers, and it's called fall grass or something like that. And then I put in some bittersweet. Now I know that is probably too full for selling the house, but until we figure out what we're doing next, I'm going to enjoy this touches of fall. All right, moving down, I found this really pretty sign at the Dollar Tree. Fall, hay rides, apple orchards, pumpkin pie. Now I thought, oh, that one's pretty. And the things I have bought, I actually do not have much of in my stuff. Now I do have like the pit berries or bittersweets. I do have that. But I mean, some of the stuff I am repeating a little bit, but I can always use it again. But this sign, I do not have. What I've done next. Now this is a real plant that was given to me from some friends of ours when my husband passed away. And I'm struggling to keep it alive because I forget to water it most of the time. I'm terrible with live plants. I really am. But it is hanging in there, so I'm proud of it. But what I ended up doing, again, from the Dollar Tree, I put in this more red version and this more yellow version of the leaves. And then I put in a pick that I still got from the Dollar Tree that has two sunflowers and this twig looking out of it. And then I put in two of the bittersweets. And then this side, because the plant that was growing there died, it didn't like it. The rest of it's hanging in here, but that one part didn't. And I put another pick with another sunflower in it, just to give it a really beautiful touch of fall. And I think it really added to it. Now, whether I have done too much for selling the house, I really don't know. But at the moment, I'm going to sit back and relax and enjoy the hint of fall that I have done here on my fireplace. I truly think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I just sit down in my rocking chair and I can watch TV and look at my fall. I'm not going to get carried away with a lot of fall decorating just because of my circumstances, but I do have a little bit more that I had bought that I'm going to place around the house here and there, and I will try to show you that when I do it. That way I have something to show you for decorating towards fall. I personally think this looks very pretty, but knowing the market, they'll say, oh, you can't see the fireplace because of all your decor. That's the way it goes. So while you're enjoying looking at my beautiful decorating that I have done, I'll just do close-ups with it while I talk to you. Okay, what has happened is we put our house on the market and we got under contract for full asking price, which was great. But we've struggled and struggled to find another house. The last thing I have put up was a house I was considering, but before I got a bid in onto it, it was already under contract. So we didn't get that house. We have been looking and looking and looking, and I cannot find a house that truly does what we are looking for. So we keep looking. Well, then the people that's wanting to buy our house did their whole house inspection. The inspector found that we have radon gas, very high levels, so we have to have that repaired. They also found out that we have a belly in our sewer system right directly under our house, under the basement, where we would have to dig up the basement to repair it. And then they also discovered that we have a leak apparently in our furnace, and it's leaking out the carbon monoxide. And with all of that, that means I probably am looking at a new furnace as well. Well, tomorrow I have a sewer inspecting person coming to look at it and give me bids and help me know what I'm doing for my sewer. And I also have a heating and air guy coming to give me a bid and help me to know what's truly wrong with my furnace. But meanwhile, the guy that put a bid on the house got freaked out with all of this, and he backed out of the contract. So now we are sitting here with no contract on the house and all these extremely costly repairs to my home that I had no idea we had these problems. So I am really frustrated right now. I'm really tired. I'm very exhausted. I go from being depressed to crying to feel like, okay, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Because I have put this sign right there. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And daily I am telling myself that. And I have to live by that. And right now it's very discouraging. I'm really having a hard time with it. So I covet your prayers on lifting me up spiritually, emotionally, and everything. Sorry. Here I go crying again. Darn it. I was going to try to get through this without crying. And just be happy and positive. But I truly feel like I am under Job's trials, that's for sure. So anyway, I now have to find out what we're going to do. And the problem with the market is so expensive. I'm trying to buy a house outright because I have not had a job in 30 years. I was the stay-at-home homemaker. I raised my children and took care of my husband and home. And yes, I do YouTube, but I don't have enough subscribers to even begin to make any money on this to make it so this could be my job. So we were hoping to sell our house, and out of the proceeds of the house, the profit, we could maybe buy another house outright. I have a lot of equity, but still not enough to buy a smaller home that isn't an extreme fixer-upper. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't afford to stay here, and I can't afford to move. I don't know how I'm going to fix the things. I know God's going to have to pull a miracle out for me. And if we pay for it out of closing costs, then that means that much less money I have for buying another house. And the expenses on this house are just more than a minimum wage job would get. And though I can decorate, I am not formally trained. And jobs right now will be easy to get because a lot of people don't want to work. But in my field of where I'm good at it, I don't have the degrees and I don't have any of that. Plus, I actually suffer from fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome, among with an extremely bad knee and all kinds of problems physically. And I don't have the physical strength to literally go out and work a 9 to 5 every single day. I have applied for Social Security disability under my husband's retirement, but because I am not 60 years old, I have to go through hoops because I'm not old enough to get Social Security in itself. And they have to decide I am needing to be proved that I am sick enough or whatever to qualify for help. So my life right now is very difficult. And I'm asking all of you to please, please be patient with me. Life is not easy. And I'm trying to be positive and updating. So I decided to decorate and was going to make it nice. And here I am complaining to all of you. I am sorry. I shouldn't do that. But I just want to also let you know what's happening in my life. So at least right now I get to look at my fireplace mantel and think, oh, it looks so pretty. And it brings a smile to my face seeing these lovely fall colors. And it just is a proof to me. You know, there's a meme that says autumn is proof that change can be beautiful. And though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. So I am hanging on to my faith in God. Right now I have no idea what he's doing or what he wants me to do. But I do know God is in control and he has a plan. And I may be going through Jacob's troubles right now, or Job's troubles, right now. And it may be something I just really have to go through and learn and grow to totally depend on God. Because before I was able to depend on my husband. Now it's just me and God. So it's a learning curve and process for me as well. Anyway, guys, sorry to depress you and bum you out and all that. I hope that at least my beautiful fall color and beautiful look here, because I think it did turn out very pretty. I kind of have to leave a gap right here because there's the eye to my television, and I don't want to kind of hide it up very much because I need to be able to point my remote and get to it. And so there's kind of a little bit more of a gap on there, but I still think it looks very pretty, and I hope you've enjoyed the idea on how you can make a beautiful mantle for yourselves as well. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I just love all of you. You guys have lifted me up so much, and I truly, truly appreciate everything that you have done and said for me. You mean the world to me. And I thank you guys so much. So I'm going to end it here with a more positive note. Fall is coming. It's a most beautiful time of the year. I just adore fall. It is my favorite season. I mean, it's just, I love the colors. They just make me feel good. There's a crispness in the air, but yet it's not cold. And it is just an amazing time. So for me, like I said, autumn is proof that change is beautiful. So thank you guys so much for watching. You all take care, and God bless, and happy decorating. And we'll see you again with maybe something else that I'm throwing some decor on. You take care, and God bless.